Okay, I think we are good. I'm just checking my settings on my side of things, and we will begin. Good. Okay, so let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to your July 2024 zodiac-specific reading. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's been a minute since I've done a live reading or any kind of live on here, to be honest. I think it's been a couple of weeks or something like that, but as I say, there's just been a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot that I've been working on. So I appreciate your patience with me at this time. As yeah, I've been really preoccupied with a few things, but I am back, I am here, and of course to do the July 2024 reading. So as it is Cancerian season, my birthday season, we'll start with the sign of Cancer, and then we'll work our way around all the way to Gemini. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. I am thinking about doing it in two parts if I can. Obviously, we'll see how time goes. If I really have to, I'll divide it into 3 parts, okay? But I'm going to try and do it in 2, so we'll see, okay? Because normally I like to do these a little bit earlier than right at the end of the month, but as I say, I just didn't really have the time, so I'll try and fit it into 2 parts, otherwise it'll be 3 parts, okay? So, but I hope you guys are doing well. Of course, if you do tune in, feel free to say hi. I do try and read all of the comments that pop up. And of course, if you're watching after the fact, feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments as always. So, without further ado, if I can get my words out, let's do it. Okay, so let's start then with the sign of Cancer. You can have any of these placements, major placements in your chart, okay? You can watch from your sun, moon, rising, Venus, even north node, whatever you prefer, okay? So it's entirely up to you. I'm not here to gatekeep that. I'm just here to simply bring out the messages, okay? So, and of course, as always, just an additional disclaimer, even if it's your zodiac sign, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to resonate with you personally, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading and take advantage of my birthday sale, birthday discount, then you're welcome to do so. The link is in the channel banner and in the about section, okay? And of course, always in the description as well. So let's crack in. Let's get into it. So what is the key themes and messages coming up for Cancerians, okay, in the month of July? For Cancerians, please. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, so we have new beginning in reverse, courage in reverse, and one more. We have fragmented energy in reverse, okay, and playing it safe in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there is going to be a situation that comes up that you don't see coming, okay? This is something that I feel like has been in the background for some time. It's like you felt that something was coming, but you didn't know when it was going to happen. And then in the month of July, it happens, okay? So it's not that, in this case, you may feel like, oh gosh, what is it now? What spanner's being thrown in the works? What am I going to have to, rectify or course correct with, or what am I going to have to do pertaining to that, right? You're kind of anticipating there's going to be some kind of tower moment, whereas that's not the case, okay? I feel like instead of looking at this like a tower, look at this like the Fool card, okay? It's not necessarily that anything major is going to change in that, is very disruptive to your life. Far from it. I feel like it's something that's going to add to it. It is a continuation of the path that you've already chosen. That's where you need to be aware of, Cancer, okay? Because I feel like you're assuming that something else is going to deviate your path in some shape or form, or it's going to force you to take another path or start over in some shape or form. Well, that's not the case. It is something that is actually going to add to the existing path that you're on, okay? But it is something of a leap of faith. It is something that's going to require you to step out of the comfort zone. And that may be where there's a little bit of hesitancy, okay? because you're afraid of the unknown, or you're afraid of how this could work out, what it means for you in the long term. You know, is this a risk worth taking? But it is, okay? I do feel like as well, it's not even that, you know, it's something that you feel like is pulling you in different directions or you're on the fence about it. I feel like it's something you want to explore, but there is just that hesitancy of, you know, should I really go for it? Okay, what does that mean for me? Especially because it is outside of my comfort zone. It could be far outside your comfort zone, something that requires you to take a big step forward. And that could be in a very public way as well for some of you, right? Because I feel like you have been on some level for some time playing it safe in familiar territory, whereas this is going to require you to come out of the comfort zone, out of where feels familiar to you, okay? So, but the thing is, what you need to know is that you have a lot of support. You have certain friends in your life that are going to be supporting you, family members, okay, guides, even those who have passed on, okay? You have spirit guides that are lighting your path, okay, that are supporting you, that are cheering you on. They want you to take this leap of faith because it's going to be a very positive thing, okay? I feel like it's going to transform your way in a very transform your life in a very positive way. And it doesn't involve a tower. That's what I'm getting. Not in the way you envision. You feel like you taking this giant leap outside the comfort zone is going to result in a tower, but it's not, okay? And like I say, this is not something like, oh, I have to start a whole new path or a whole new journey. You're already on the journey. That's why New Beginnings is in reverse. It's like you're already doing it. So why are you going to stop now halfway, you know, halfway down this path, right? Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It's like you're already on the path. You're already taking the journey. You're already taking the steps. You're now reaching a significant, like, point in the road, right? And I feel like it is signposted. You know, that's why you have your guides literally pointing you in the right direction. Say, hey, keep going. Yeah, but there's some fear when it comes to it. Or not so much fear, but it's like it requires a certain level of bravery. Yeah, because I do feel like there's a little bit of anxiety that will come with it. Like I'm feeling that energy, but not in a major way. Not enough to actually disrupt the flow or to disrupt your energy in a major way. But like I say, it requires you to take a brave step forward, a big brave step forward, okay? And definitely a huge leap outside of your comfort zone. Tell me more about this for Cancerians who will resonate with this. Look, see, the Magician, what did I say? This is nothing outside of your control. This is actually part of your manifestation. You're already on the path. You're already in alignment, hence fragmented energy being in reverse. So this is, I feel like, a big milestone on this journey of yours. And it requires you to put yourself out there in some shape or form in a way that you don't feel comfortable with, okay? Because you're used to, I don't know, having your like little cocoon is what I'm getting. But you can't do that moving forward, Cancer, okay? Not if you want what it is that you've been manifesting, attracting, aligning to, okay? You're going to have to take a risk here. This is almost like, you know, if you think about a child's first, like, major steps out in the world, right? It's kind of like that. So you're leaving the bird's nest, Cancer, okay? That's what I'm getting. It's like you've been in this incubation period, and the divine is letting you know it's time. You're ready, okay? You may be like, oh, am I really ready? But you are. So it's time to leave the bird's nest. See, look, strength is coming out again. So you need to really step into that courageous spirit, okay? Confidence is going to be key, right? You have every reason to be confident. But this combination coming out, it's letting you know that you have everything it takes to succeed on this path, on this journey that you're on. All it takes is a courageous, brave move forward, okay? So when that opportunity presents itself, take it. You've got this. That's what they're telling you. Your guides are saying, listen, Cancer, you've got this, okay? You've been working hard towards this significant milestone, okay? So it's time. Now that the opportunity presents itself, it's time to show the world what you're really made of, okay? Yeah. Because in comparison to what you've already navigated, this is nothing. It's just because it's something that feels like, you know, that requires you to be in unfamiliar territory. That's what's kind of tripping you up a little bit, but it's nothing major. There we go. There's the fears, okay? Yeah, but I feel like this is, rather than it speaking of fear, this is more like the comfort zone, right? The death of progress. That's what's being represented as the devil in this specific deck for you, okay? Or this spread for you, should I say. That the devil energy in this case would be the comfort zone, okay? The death of progress. That's not where you want to keep yourself, Cancer, okay? So don't play it safe. Stay where it's familiar, okay? You're being urged not to do that. Because, yeah, you don't want to miss out on a blessing or that which you're actually aligned to, destined for, just because it requires you to step out the comfort zone, okay? Exactly, because otherwise you'll end up disappointed, right? And you'll have no one else to blame but yourself for keeping yourself where you don't want to be. Yeah, the only person that can shut this door is you, okay? So don't do that to yourself, not when you've put this much time, effort, and energy into reaching this point in your life. So this is more of a warning, I feel like, okay? That the only thing that can keep you from being where you want to be, from essentially reaching some kind of milestone here, is your own hesitancy, your own anxiety when it comes to breaking free of some kind of comfort zone. Yeah. Because it's not the time to play it safe or play it small. It's time to take that big step, right? So confidence, courage, bravery is key. Okay, interesting. So any parting advice then for Cancerians who will resonate with that? For Cancerians, please. Look at this, portal keeper. That's ridiculous, okay? Number 50 could be significant. So with the portal keeper card, what did I say before about the door being closed? The only person that can close this door on you is you, okay? You are the portal keeper, okay? You have say as to whether or not you go through this or not. It's essentially your personal door. So you decide whether or not you go through it. You decide who accompanies you on this part of your journey, right? So you have to gatekeep this opportunity for yourself, this energy, this manifestation, this next leg of your journey, your path, right? But ultimately, it's up to you. It's your choice. So it's something to ruminate on. It's something to really think about. It's something to be aware of, okay? That's why you're getting this as like a forewarning, okay? I feel like your guides are trying to get your attention right now because they want you to know, like, hey, this portal is open, okay? And there's a significant opportunity coming in for you, okay? That could be directly connected to your Ten of Pentacles. And the only person that can close that door is you. So don't let it be simply down to the fact that it requires that brave step forward, okay? So very good warning, very good message. Nothing to be worried about, Cancer. It's just something to be mindful of because, I'll even speak for myself, as Cancerians, we like our home, we like our little boundary, our little nest, we get comfortable in, familiar surroundings. And, sometimes it can be hard to break out of what is familiar or out of environments that we feel comfortable in, right? But definitely this is what is going to be needed, okay? You're going to find yourself in new environments. You're going to find yourself in new situations, okay? Meeting new people, okay? Especially with that Ten of Pentacles, this is something built as a community, as a unit, okay? So networking may come up in a major way. So if you're really introverted or you're not so comfortable with networking or being in new environments, that's where you're going to have to muster that courage and, just be yourself. Get talking to people, okay? Because I feel like there is definitely something big that's coming up that's going to require you to do that, to come out of your shell and to essentially, see that it's time to leave the nest, okay? So I hope that helps, Cancer. Okay, so pretty straightforward message, to be honest. So we're going to go over to Leo now. Hi, Ines. Good morning. You're new here. Welcome. You're very welcome. I hope you'll enjoy the messages. I'm just doing the zodiac readings for July 2024. So, as I said, we'll go over to Leo now. If my cards don't keep flying everywhere. Okay. So, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, even North Node. For Leo placements, what is it that they need to know for July 2024? What are the key themes, messages for Leos, please? Okay, we have happy success in reverse. For Leo, please. Loss in reverse. What else? Joyous fun. And stuck energy at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So this comes down to perspective, Leo, okay? You feel like there's not much to celebrate in the month of July because you feel like, you know, whatever you have currently isn't aligned to possibly what brings you true happiness or fulfillment, okay? But I think, again, that comes down to perspective. It's like you may have been anticipating for something to work out a certain way or to receive something, okay? It's like you may equate your happiness to being successful, maybe financially, materially, okay? Or reaching certain milestones or, you know, achieving certain goals. And it's like you're not in a bad position, but you're not where you want to be, right? So that's what kind of has you a little bit down in the dumps, you know? Feeling a little bit like, well, you know, crap, I'm not where I want to be. Things are not working out as I expected. I've put all of this effort in. Why am I still here, right? No matter what I do, nothing seems to change. But the reality is, the divine doesn't want you to just focus only on succeeding and winning and accomplishing and the accolades and things of that nature. They want you to do things that genuinely just uplifts your spirit, okay? So that may be an issue that is being highlighted in this month, that, you know, it's become all about work and accomplishments, and it's not enough. There's not enough playtime, okay? There's not enough downtime in your life, okay? So that's going to be really important, that you do spend more time with those who you hold dear, okay? Like your friends, your family, okay? Your children, if you have children, your pets, if you have pets, right? But doing more of things where you feel that connection, where you feel like, you know, you're just living your life, being present, okay? Not only thinking of what's going to put you in the position of success and gain, right? Especially for the future. You also have to think about what brings you joy and happiness in the moment right now, okay? So it definitely is about a need in, you know, a shift in perspective. That's what I'm getting. Because like I say, you're not really losing anything. You're not missing out on anything. Even if you feel like something didn't come together the way you hoped or something didn't work out for you, that's not to say there isn't other things that you can prioritize and focus on right now that is going to, you know, uplift your spirit. I mean, I definitely feel like there is. So again, I think balance is being highlighted here, okay? And that is going to help you come out of this stuck energy. It could even be that you're looking at the problem because, you know, you're looking too closely at the problem. Sometimes you have to let it go, take a step back, do something else, refresh your energy, come back at it with fresh eyes, and then you can resolve it, okay? So if there's something that you're trying to problem solve and you feel unable to do so, it's time to step away from it, okay, for a while. Have some time away from it, especially if it's something work related, right? Go out with your family, go out with your friends, do something fun, okay? Something that will cheer you up, uplift your spirit, make you feel good, okay? And then when you're coming at it from that mindset, you're more likely to find a solution, okay? I don't think this is about a quick win here, okay? Or, you know, some kind of cheat code, okay? It's going to require you to take certain steps, certain actions here, plans, make certain long-term plans to reach some kind of goal here that you're looking to reach, okay? So if you was hoping for like a shortcut, I don't see that, okay? I feel like you will reach some kind of significant milestone, but you're going to have to take it step by step and create a plan here, a plan of action, okay? But I do see that working out very well for you. Yeah. But you just need to realize that honestly, you're not losing anything. You're not missing out on anything. You know, but quality time that you could be spending having fun rather than stressing out over something that, you know, there is a solution to, but you're just needing to come away from it for a while. That's what I'm getting, okay? So tell me more about this energy for Leo in the month of July. Yeah, we have the World card. So, yeah, I definitely feel like it could be something to do with, you know, success on like a larger scale, okay? It could be that you're trying to increase your reach, okay? Especially if you have anything that's like work related online, you may be trying to expand your reach. But I feel like, you know, you're not receiving the response that you're hoping for. But again, I feel like you need to come up with a new plan, a new strategy, take it step by step, and you will see positive changes, right? Yeah, exactly. Look, the Chariot. So that's what I feel like is going to happen, okay? I think as well, the reason why you're putting so much pressure on yourself is because you're being put in a position to lead, okay? A leadership position, which makes sense, okay? Leos in a high vibration who feel very inspired are actually really good leaders, okay? So, yeah, I feel like you feel that, right? You're being called to lead in some shape or form, right? And you know that you can go the distance, but I just feel that a change of perspective is needed and you need to recalibrate your energy, okay? And again, I feel like you're working too much. That's the problem. You need some time away from it completely, like to completely decompress, detach, and then you're going to find a solution, okay? Then you're going to have a clear mind, fresh energy, be more balanced, okay? And you're going to approach it from a place of actually feeling inspired rather than burnt out, okay? So that's another thing. If you know you're experiencing burnout, this is your call to take action, okay? Take some time off, all right? Look at that. I can't make this up. Emperor. I told you. You're entering a leadership position for some of you, okay? Some of you are already in that position. That's why you're feeling the weight of the pressure, right? For others of you, this is something that you are taking on, okay? It's something you're embodying. And so you feel like it's up to you to have everything in order to see things really growing and expanding beyond even your expectations. But it doesn't happen in a day, okay? Step by step, you will get there. But you do need downtime, okay? You can't work all hours of the day, Leo, you know? So everything in moderation, that's the key. See? The divine is just backing me up. Everything in moderation with the Strength card, okay? I feel like you are able to take on a lot. You're really good at multitasking, okay? You're good at, you know, you do have leadership qualities, but I will say is that you may have a little bit of difficulty at times in trusting, especially if, say, for example, you're in a position where you are managing others, okay, at work, or that's something you're stepping into. You may be concerned that some people are not going to be able to fulfill or meet expectations. They're not going to be able to do the quality of work that you expect, so you take on a lot yourself. But you have to delegate and trust that the people you're entrusting to do those tasks have the skills and the willingness to do it, okay? That's what it means to be a leader. So you may even decide that you want to handpick your own team, okay, to ensure that things do run smoothly, okay? Maybe, you know, there are going to be some hard decisions needing to be made, you know, if you are, you know, a CEO or a manager or something like that, you know, you might find yourself in a position where you may have to restructure the business or, you know, maybe move people to a different position, a different department, or possibly even lay certain people off, right? Depending on who is really not pulling their weight, okay, who are just maybe looking for a free ride. And maybe, you know, you're realizing that, oh, actually, so-and-so is really skilled at this. They'll be better suited at that, right? And you may find that their work really increases as a result. So that's the kind of thing that's coming through, okay? For those who resonate with that. But for others of you, I just feel like, you know, you know that your work situation is changing in a major way. And you feel like there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, but you still have to find a work-life balance to some degree, okay? Anything else? Seven of Cups, yeah. So Yeah, and the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. So I do feel like there is going to be some tough decisions made, okay, when it comes to the workforce and, you know, where you're going to place your energy, who you're going to invest in, okay, when it comes to work, or who you want to work with, or how you're going to adequately divide your time, okay. You may even realize that someone has been working as a saboteur in the background, okay, that has been trying to shoot down your ideas or stop your momentum, but I don't feel like that's going to come, there's nothing going to come out of that, okay? Yeah, it's not going to amount to anything, because I see you being on top form, okay? I see you really taking whatever this is to the next level. But again, Two of Cups, everything in moderation, balance, okay? You may even go into some kind of partnership, okay? Yeah, because you're used to working alone with the Knight of Pentacles, so you could be self-employed, or, like I say, even a CEO or something like that of a business, but you may actually bring someone in to help you with certain tasks, okay, or work with someone else, go into some kind of business partnership, okay? But either way, Temperance, make sure that you find a new work-life balance, that you are taking time away to completely decompress and do more of that which brings you joy. I feel like there's certain people in your life that misses you as well, like misses you being around. They're not spending as much time as they used to, especially if you have children, if you have a partner, okay, or other family members that you used to see regularly but you don't see them anymore, certain friends. You know, do something, arrange something, spend some quality time. I think it will do you the world of good, and they'll make them happy as well, okay? So I hope that helps, Leo. Oh, wait, before I go, let me just give you a parting advice card, right? Some divine guidance to wrap it up for Leo, please, before we move on to the next sign. Okay, so we have harmonic flight, see? Balance, partnership, working together, finding the careful balance between the feminine aspects and the masculine aspects, right? Nurturing and fostering the relationships, and being a self-starter, a leader, and tackling issues head on, right? Finding that balance between work and play, between rest and also taking assertive action, okay? So I think the more that you find this balance within, the more you're going to see certain relationships around you begin to harmonize as well. So it will become a reflection of the changes that you're making as a result of understanding that you do indeed need balance in your life, okay? You're a human being. You need time for yourself. You need time for, you know, spending quality time with your loved ones. And you need to do things that you enjoy, you know, not to say you don't enjoy your work. I'm sure you do, but you need playtime, downtime as well, okay? So it's just more of the same, really. So I hope that helps. Okay. Let's keep going. Hi, Shamika. So let's continue. So let's go over now to Virgo. Virgo placements. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What are the main themes, messages for July 2024? Okay, so we have great gratitude. Awesome. What else? Your higher self. And status quo in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, oh, angels of the four directions. That's very powerful, Virgo. Wow, okay. So again, I feel like you know you're on track, okay? You're on the right path. You feel very connected with your higher self. You feel very much at peace in your own being. You feel like your reality is starting to mirror, okay, how you feel within. And that could be as a result of a heart chakra cleansing, awakening, healing, okay? But you're definitely online, right? You're coming online in a major way. And it's really feeling good for you, right? Like you feel like you're just radiating so much joy, happiness, positivity in the month of July. And it's something that you want to share, right? You understand that this is an energy best shared, right? You're like a transmitter for this high vibrational energy. So you want to share it with others, which is gorgeous. And I do feel like you are attracting a lot of really beautiful, blessed energy, okay? You may even find that certain animals are just gravitating towards you more in the month of July. Yeah, you may even feel called to spend more time in nature, okay? But I feel like it's going to do you the world of good. I just see you feeling very serene, very at peace, very connected to the oneness of things, right? Yeah, so there's definitely been some kind of break in consciousness, breakthrough, okay? And you're seeing things from a very high and elevated perspective, okay? That everything is connected. That's what I'm getting, right? You feel it, you see it, you know it. There's no doubt in your mind. There's no question of it. You feel very much at one with the universe, right? So very much an energy of unity here. That's gorgeous. And I think that's why this angelic presence is very strong for you in the month of July, okay? Because of the ascension that you're currently going through, Virgo, right? I feel like you have gained your wings and you're spreading them further and further and you're ready to take flight. And so I feel like you've got a lot of divine presence around you to let you know that you are absolutely in alignment, okay? Yeah. For some of you, you may even be starting a family or spending more time with your family. You may be entering a long-term relationship, okay? Or thinking about settling down with your person. Yeah. But I feel like this is coming as a result of a lot of work you've done within. You've come out of this space of feeling unworthy, unloved, or unappreciated to seeing that, no, you are deserving, you are worthy, and you are loved. And the universe is essentially showing you that, okay? So as you really feel that deep appreciation within, the universe is reflecting that without. So that's gorgeous. But definitely a lot of love, okay? A lot of loving energy here in its purest form. So that is amazing. I love to see that for you, Virgo. Yeah, because I'm not being funny, but this is very much your energy, right? If I look out of all of the cards in the deck, I feel like this one summarizes Virgo energy very, very well. Okay, so yeah, beautiful. Okay, so let's continue. So that's what I'm getting. I just feel like you're just in your element, you're in the zone, okay? And I feel like your own spirit, your higher self is just so proud that you have come online in this way. And I feel like, you know, your higher self is just integrating more and more with your conscious being, okay, is what I'm getting. So that's cool. Tell me more for Virgo, please. Yeah, exactly, the devil. So you've overcome some pretty intense energy here, okay? Trials, tribulations, lessons, all sorts, right? And it's like I said about spreading the wings. I feel like you're like this butterfly that's come out of the cocoon and now you're free, right? You liberated yourself from something significant here. Yeah, something that troubled you deeply, okay? There could have even been some kind of wounding or trauma that you've been healing from, but you're doing it. You've been doing it, okay? And that's how you've broken out of some kind of programming, okay? Because again, this is about the mind. So you have essentially liberated yourself, okay, from an energy that you really didn't want to be in anymore, from a reality that wasn't aligned to your highest good, and you broke free of it. What did I say? Okay, the Fool card. I mean, that's confirmation right there. I said you broke free, and you did. So there are no chains binding you at this point, Virgo. There's nothing holding you back, okay? And I feel like you are just taking this leap, okay? Willingly, happily. It's like I'm getting like you happily taking these steps forward to the point where your step becomes a skip, okay? It's like hop, jump, skip, you know? Yeah. That sort of thing. So this is gorgeous. Exactly. Because you look at things differently now. Like I said, you've had a breakthrough when it comes to your consciousness, when it comes to your perspective, right? The way of looking at things. You look at things from a very elevated viewpoint now, okay? So you're now kind of in the energy of the observer. and you're about to take actions knowing what you know now, okay? So it's like you've gained some kind of access here to higher truths, right? Yeah, the Magician. You've gained access to some sort of higher truth or higher truths. You have definitely elevated in consciousness, awareness, and as a result, you're in alignment to use this knowledge, use these energies that you're now aligned to, that you're now essentially connected to create some very powerful changes in your life. Transform it. It's very transformative, right? Yeah. And I feel like as well, you know, this is going to be a time of celebration for those who, like I say, maybe certain family members, right, that you feel very connected to, your loved ones, your friends. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a lot to celebrate as a result. Yeah, there may be someone who's triggered by the fact that they can no longer pull on your energy, that they can no longer trigger you in the way that they once had, okay, or keep you feeling stuck. This is someone you've emotionally broken free from, okay? So you could have been in a very toxic or even possibly abusive relationship in the past, or you just had some kind of antagonist in your life that really wanted to bring you down, okay, that really wanted to affect your mental in a negative way. But you've broken free from whatever this situation was, and you feel really good about it. It's like there is no going back for you. There's only going forward. Wow. So that's really powerful. So good for you, Virgo. Yeah, so I feel like you really gained your confidence back as well. Yeah, High Priestess, you know better. It's like, I know better now, so I'm doing better. And I'm not going to let people like this bring me down in frequency again, right? So that's awesome. So you've taken your power back in a major way since having this real dramatic shift in consciousness. Yeah. So I think you realized who you are. That's what it comes down to. You realized who you are, Virgo, and you're like, no one can tell me anything at this point, okay? Anything that's like of that energy or frequency, it's not even part of my reality. You've left that behind. So that's amazing. So good for you. Well done. Very, very powerful. So any parting advice for Virgo, please? Any parting advice for Virgo? Look at that, beyond the mind. That's insane. We've talked about how this has all been about the mind and perspective, right? And elevating in consciousness, conscious awareness. And we have it here with beyond the mind. So that's it. You're able to see beyond the trappings of the 3D plane, that which is your projected reality, okay? You've had some kind of experience, or I don't know, maybe a set of experiences or conversations or dreams that has enabled you to pan out and see things from the viewpoint of the divine, okay? So you no longer look at things the way you do. Oh, sorry, the way you did in the past. You'll never be able to see things the same way again. Yeah, but this happened. Why? Because with that gracious receptivity at the bottom of the deck, you were open. If you were open, this wouldn't have, if you weren't open to this couldn't have happened. But because you were open-minded enough to even explore the possibility that there's something more, or that you don't have the full picture, that's what enabled this breakthrough to happen on a conscious level. So it's not just something that's happening unconsciously. You're conscious of it. You know, you're consciously aware of it. So that's huge. Okay. Wow. So I hope that helps Virgo, if whoever resonates with that, because that's amazing. Okay. Thank you. I'm a Libra. Oh, welcome. Funnily enough, we're going to do Libra now, okay? So, that was Virgo. Let's move to Libra, as I said. So, for Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do our Libras need to know for the month of July? We have professional assistance. Okay, cool. What else? For Libra, please. Dark thoughts. Okay. Anything else for Libra? Hidden motivations and transformation. Okay. So excuse me, there may be a situation where you do need some outside guidance, advice, okay? I don't feel like this is something you can navigate by yourself, okay? I feel like there may be a situation you find yourself in the month of July that's a little bit more complicated than you initially thought, okay? Or, you know, you may find that something regarding some kind of contractual agreement, paperwork, some kind of offer that was made, okay? There's more to it than what meets the eye. There may even be some kind of contract that you're given. Could be in work, could be in property, it could be finances, could be just about anything. Whatever this is, right? If you receive some kind of paperwork, there may be some parts of it that are intentionally confusing, right? It's like it was written intentionally to be confusing, right? To make it hard for you to truly understand what the bottom line is or what the fine print is, okay? That's where I feel like you need some kind of legal counsel, because I feel like whoever offered you this contract definitely used someone who has a really good understanding of the legal system to write this contract, okay? Maybe to even explore some kind of loophole here. Yeah, you may be concerned that based on the information you get back regarding this, that this means that something's going to end up bad for you, or you know, because maybe you signed an agreement or a contract already, you may be concerned that you're locked in and that if you try to break free of it, then there's going to be some kind of penalty or fine or charge or something like that. But I feel like it's actually going to work out better than you thought, okay? I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as bad as you think, right? There's definitely help available. That's what I want to say, okay? But I do feel like you need to seek guidance, counsel, maybe even legal advice outside, okay? From a professional here, because I don't feel like this is something you're meant to navigate by yourself, because it is complicated, but there is a solution, okay? Yeah, because I do feel like as well, you went into some kind of agreement or contract with you know, a very clear motive, okay? I don't feel like your motive was hidden, but perhaps the person who offered the contract or agreed to be part of it, maybe they had some hidden intentions or motives, okay? And they were playing on the fact that you were transparent, or, you know, your reasoning behind wanting to be a part of this thing in the first place or agreeing to this contract was because you thought that it would, you know, create a positive change in your life, or that it would be good for you and your family, right? Or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like you're going to see it for what it is. You're going to get assistance as well, so that you can essentially move forward, okay? But I definitely feel like it's going to have some kind of positive outcome in the end. Yeah, so very interesting energy. So yeah, definitely don't be afraid. The main point here is that if you are dealing with a situation where you have a confusing contract, or someone's trying to tie you into some kind of agreement or terms that you feel like isn't quite right, or wasn't quite what you discussed or agreed to, or you feel like is confusing, definitely seek professional advice, counsel, and they'll help you to make sense of what's really written, okay, and what they're really offering you, so you can make an informed decision. Yeah, because I literally just saw the 8 of Cups, and I see the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, definitely. So you may even need to file a complaint here, right? You may need to, if this person offered you some kind of legally questionable contract, or if they tried to threaten you with some kind of legal action for not wanting to sign the contract in its current state, then you may have to give the communication to authorities, okay? I just got that for somebody. So say, for example, it's like a landlord, right? And they want you to sign some kind of dubious rental agreement, okay? And you feel like there's 1 or 2 clauses in there that's not, you know, reasonable, okay, not fair, to the point where you feel like that may not even be legal for them to make kind of, you know, those kind of demands, then definitely get a lawyer to read over it, okay? I think you'd be surprised, you know, and what can be done to help you in that situation, okay? Or if you feel like you've been overcharged or something like that, you know, they'll be able to assist you in some shape or form. But for some of you, I feel like you may even have to get the authorities involved. If it's somewhere where you know, this person's made an unreasonable demand, right? And it even possibly goes against a contract or something like that, okay? Anything else more about this? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So this could have finances involved for sure, right? Yeah, they may have known that maybe money is a little bit tight at the moment, or you're looking for an opportunity. Yeah, 6 of Wands, to increase your financial situation or improve your financial situation. Or you could be new, say if this is work related, you could be new to a specific field, right? Or you've just recently graduated or something like that, so you feel like they're trying to take advantage of you in that way. Maybe offer you a pay that's not even reaching like minimum pay or something like that. Yeah. Or that they want you to work a lot more than what you're actually getting paid for and reap the benefits of your hard work, something like that, okay? Yeah, exactly. Because again, you may be concerned like, well, I have a family to take care of. I'm kind of seeing that here. I have a family to take care of. It's not just me. So I need to make sure that I'm being paid properly. Yeah, something like that. Or my landlord's trying to ask me for all this money when they know I have a family to take care of, right? That I'm just trying to balance things out and they're asking for an unreasonable amount. So especially, okay, for someone here, I just got this. Someone, you may find that your landlord wants to suddenly increase the rental price of a property, okay? Yeah, but just know if they do that, they have to give you sufficient notice. If they don't, then they can't, okay? So don't let them threaten you or scare you, okay? If they suddenly decide that they want to increase the rent or something, okay? They have to give you sufficient notice. I just got that for someone out there. Yeah, but for some of you, you may even decide to move on, okay? Start a new job, take a new opportunity. You may even decide to move home, okay? Whatever this is in relation to. Yeah. And whoever was in that energy of thinking that they could pull a fast one on you, okay, they're going to regret doing that because they're going to miss out in the end. So say if this was like a greedy employer or a greedy landlord or something like that, it's like they're not going to be able to easily replace you with how much work you were putting in. Or, you know, if this is like a landlord, they're not easily going to find another tenant, right? Especially if they've increased the price. So they're going to regret that because they missed out on having that regular income, right? Or someone who shows up in the way that you did simply because, you know, they were being stingy. So, but ultimately, I feel like you're going to be just fine. But it does feel like this is a transitionary period for you, Libra, okay? So for some of you, I see you moving home. For others, you could be moving jobs, okay? This may be something you start actively looking into in the month of July. For some of you, it's actually going to happen in the month of July, okay? So anything else in terms of parting advice, guidance for Libra, please? Look at that, freedom. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're breaking free of some kind of contract here, right? Or you're getting out of some kind of environment where the other person, the other party that was part of the agreement would benefit from it more than you did, okay? So I definitely feel like where you're going next is going to be a lot better. It's going to be way more fair, okay, than what you were dealing with this person that you were in this situation with, okay, whoever that is. I was just giving examples because it did feel like something like it could be like a work agreement, a home agreement, something like that, okay? But I feel like you're going to end up elsewhere, okay? And you're going to be happy that you made this move, that you made this decision, and you didn't cave in, okay? Yeah. So that's why this is happening, to give you your freedom. So you can break free of what someone's trying to make you feel like is some kind of binding contract. It's not, okay? I'm just here to let you know, Libra, that it's not, okay? That there is support available, and I feel like there is someone who's a professional that can help you. So don't be afraid to reach out to them, okay? Help is available. That's what you need to know, all right? So I hope that helps whoever needed that message. Okay. So now we're going to go over to Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius placements. Oh, so I actually have been doing all 6 zodiac signs. Yeah, amazing. Okay. These messages are flying a lot quicker than I thought they would, so that's good. Okay. So let's see for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do you need to know for the month of July? Okay, so you have intuition and manifestation. Nice. Tell me more. Hidden motivations. Ah, so this is something you've been keeping close to the chest. Nothing wrong with that at all, okay? That's not a bad thing while you're in the mode of manifesting and bringing it into fruition. Ooh, commitment. Nice. And we have fear. Okay. Okay. Ah, Sag. What am I going to do with you? Okay. So you have been in this energy, right? It's like you know what it is you want. This isn't a question of what do I want? You know what it is that you want, whatever this is for you, okay? And so you've been envisioning it in your mind's eye. I feel like visualization has been very strong for you recently, okay? You may have been like doing even more research about, you know, the ways and means of manifesting something into fruition, okay? And I feel like for you, visualization is a huge part of it. So I feel like it's something that you keep close to your heart, but it's also very vivid in your imagination, okay? In your mind's eye, you can see it. It's almost like you can touch it, okay? For some of you, it could be something to do with, you know, an upgrade in lifestyle, okay? For others of you, this could be speaking on a relationship, okay? You may be looking to have a serious commitment with someone romantically. You may be looking for, you know, some kind of situation where you can experience a lifestyle upgrade because of your work improving or because of opportunity, right? Something like that. Or some kind of sponsorship, partnership, right? Yeah. But there's something about this commitment that does trigger some kind of fear within you, anxiety, concern, right? So even though it's something that you're very much invested in, you're still afraid of it. So I want to see where this fear is stemming from. Is it because you feel like it's within reach now? Is that why your fears are being triggered? Because before, you know, like this is the thing with, you know, for a lot of people, it's like, when it's something that you're just, you know, envisioning and imagining and daydreaming about and hoping for, you know, you don't have so much fear attached to it because it's just an abstraction at that point. It's just a concept, right? But once you see signs that this is actually starting to come into fruition, that's when the overthinking gets triggered. That's when the fears come in. That's when the anxiety comes in, right? So it could simply just be that. But let's have a look anyway. So tell me more about this for Sagittarius, please. Ten of Swords. So could this be stemming from something you experienced in the past and not wanting to have a repeat of that again, right? Because this is something that's already happened, okay? This is in the past. But it didn't end well. It ended rather painfully. So you're afraid of history repeating itself. That could be where the fear is coming from. Yeah, matters of the heart. So for some of you, this is definitely about a love connection, okay? You may be open to the idea of new love. You may have even encountered new love, right? But now that you feel like, oh gosh, okay, this has potential here, the fears kick in, okay? But this could be very new. I mean, Page of Cups energy, that's very, very early stages. That's like dating someone, getting to know someone, or having a crush on someone, but not really... you know, acting upon it in a major way. That's just like maybe just showing some initial interest, okay? But it's very, very new energy, okay? It could even be like a childhood crush or something like that. Yeah, we have the Chariot here. Yeah. So, okay, interesting. So, are you a little bit intimidated by this person? Is that what it is? You know? Maybe you feel like this person has overcome a lot. So you're a little bit intimidated by their presence, the way they show up. They could be a very strong person or a very like assertive person, because the Chariot, like that's very assertive energy. You could feel like this person is on the up and up. They're on the rise, okay? And that's what triggers you a little bit. Like, yeah, look, deserving's underneath in reverse. So you may feel like this person's out of your league in some shape or form. Is that where this fear is coming in? Or you could be experiencing that with the person that you started connecting with, if that's not you. That's possible. Yeah, because we have the Temperance energy here. So this is about moderating energy, okay? Coming back into balance, grounding, okay? Knowing that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to happen in its own timing. Yeah, Two of Wands, but it's about taking decisive action and moving forward in that direction, the direction that you feel compelled to go in. So, yeah, I don't know if you're like a little bit, because it does look like you could have a major crush on someone, but you feel like maybe you're out of your depth with this person because they're so different to what you usually go for or what's familiar to you. Or you feel like this person is on the up and up, and you may feel a little bit like this person's out of your league, or this is how they feel about you. And you're wondering, why is this person being like, you know, kind of scattered with me? That could be why, okay? But I definitely feel like, you know what direction you want to take. And so, it's important to take the steps in that direction. Yeah, Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So that's very interesting. It's almost like someone's getting mixed energy in this situation, either you or them, right? And the person's getting mixed energy in this situation is thinking, okay, maybe I should just take another path here. And then that other person feels the person maybe starting to pull away a little bit. And it's like they're rushing. It's like, well, I'll have you know that I really like you and I really want to date you and I'm actually thinking about having a life with you. And it's like, what? Where did that come from? That's literally the vibe I'm getting. So that could be something, a conversation that comes up for you in the month of July, Sagittarius, okay? You may be like, where the hell did that come from, Or this could be something that you want to express. So take it however it resonates. But yeah, I do feel like it's something to do with a romantic connection here, okay? That's coming in very strong. But this is like an emission of feelings that's maybe going to happen for you in the month of July, okay? Wow. So get ready for that conversation, okay, if you resonate with this. So any parting advice for Sagittarius? Healing. Yeah, healing. And that's it. I feel like that's the key thing here. Yeah, you may have been very much in the process of exploring how you feel, okay? Getting to the bottom of what's going on with you emotionally, okay? Again, because we saw that Ten of Swords. So you may have recognized that, new love is triggering your fears. And maybe there's still some wounding that you have pertaining to a past situation where you were hurt, okay? Or disappointed or betrayed, right? And so you're realizing that maybe you weren't as healed as you thought, or maybe there were some aspects that you thought you were over, but you weren't. Or there was just something that you weren't seeing, okay? And you're like, okay, I see that now. So let me just, really get to the bottom of it, get to the heart of it, and take some time for myself, okay? To heal, okay? To accept, to integrate, that sort of thing. And that's okay. Like, that's the best thing to do. I mean, we all have those moments at some point, right? So the first step is recognizing it and saying, okay, let me take a step back, okay? Let me just take a moment for myself. Let me get to the heart of where this fear is coming from. Okay, yeah, it's because of what I experienced in the past, okay? So, yeah, clearly that's the wound here. Let me just focus a little bit of time and energy on, healing that aspect of myself that's still carrying some kind of hurt or anger or resentment or pain, and just reassure it that everything's okay, that I'm safe, I'm good, I'm able to discern, I'm able to take my time, I don't have to be pressured, and, ultimately I can just take it step by step and see if this truly still is in alignment for me, and if it feels different to what I experienced in the past. So these are the kinds of things I feel like you're going to be navigating, okay? These are the kinds of conversations you could be having with oneself, okay? But ultimately, it is leading to your healing. So the fact that you're being triggered is a good thing, because that's what's helping you to sit with it and see it for what it is. So definitely helping you to come back into true alignment, okay? To feel safe in your being, to trust your heart, to be able to open your heart again, to trust your intuition and your discernment, to be able to speak your truth and how you feel and what it is that you want. To have that sense of knowing that you've always got you no matter what situation you find yourself in, okay? And that you are deserving of good things. You are deserving of the love that you seek, okay? You can literally embody this. If you feel like you're not embodying it right now, I would say have a look at that Ten of Swords, because I think that could be the thing that's the blockage. But ultimately, you know, if you strip all of that away, you are this. You are this beautiful, flowing, loving frequency, okay? So just know that. You've got this, okay? So everything will be okay. Just give yourself the time that it needs. And of course, you may want to have a conversation with this person so they know what's going on with you, okay? Because I feel like if you are the one that's like kind of giving mixed signals, or you're pulling back and this person thinks, okay, well, maybe they're not that interested in me anymore, you know, they're not going to know what's going on with you. So you don't have to divulge anything, but just let them know, like, hey, I'm just, go through my little healing process, or, I'm just working a few things out. It's nothing to do with you. I really like this connection. I want us to, continue seeing each other, dating, moving it forward. But, I think it's important we take it step by step. I think they'll respect that. They'll respect the honesty and the transparency, As I say, you don't have to divulge everything of, oh, I went through this. No, it's just a case of just being real and letting them know where you're at so they know what to expect, right? It's just, it's out of respect for them as well to know that, okay, yeah, so they do care about my feelings as well, and, that sort of thing. So you're going to be fine, Sag, okay? So I hope that helps whoever needed that message. Okay, so that was it. So that was the first 6 zodiac signs readings. I'm really glad I got it in this one live stream. So we'll definitely do the next 6 tomorrow, I feel. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably do it around the same time. I've scheduled it for around 4 o'clock UK time, so it'll probably be around then. But you'll see the notification if you have notifications turned on. If you don't, I highly recommend doing so. Then you'll know when it is I'm going live or when a reading is premiering. So if you do find these messages useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. That lets me know that the message was received and it was beneficial for you. If you'd like to be a part of the community, you're welcome to subscribe, of course. We also have the members only section where there's a lot of perks that come with that. So check that out if you're interested. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, for those who tuned in live. Thank you to everyone who's watching after the fact. And I look forward to reading for you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.